top 20 states that's recommended for teachers for 2025. But we're also going to be looking at the top 10 highest states and the 10 lowest paying states. We're going to be looking at reports from two different platforms, and we're going to be doing some comparing and comparison. So yeah, guys, welcome, guys. Welcome to tonight's live. No, I was going to be going live earlier, but it was too dark, and I'm like, I'm not going to go live and the viewers cannot get to see me. So I'm like, let me just wait off. Thank you, Veronica. Let's just wait off until it's light and we can, chat and we can see what's happening with these states. I am in listening. Hey, Justin. So, guys, welcome to tonight's live. For those who are joining this platform for the first time, my name is Dr. Britton, and on this platform, we share how you can get a teaching job in the United States. And for those who have been on the platform for a while, you may have been following the marathon, the 50-night, 50 states marathon, where we're looking at 5 school districts in each state that has sponsored H-1B visas in the last 2 years. Now in the comment section below, I'm going to ask you to tell me where you are watching from. I don't want to give you too many things to do at the same time, but where you're watching from. And then later on, we're going to talk about how much are you enjoying the Marathon 2025. So we're going to give the other viewers some time to join. Again, if you did not share this live as yet, go ahead and share it. Go ahead and share the live. Hey, Shana Lee, Carolina. Go ahead and share so others can join. For reports that I'm coming with tonight, they are saying what are the top, hey Justin from Kenya, the top 20 best states to teach in the United States for 2025. It's kind of controversial to me, and you're going to hear why when we break down the list. But I thought since we're at the H-1B marathon and we're looking at the 50 states, and we're at school districts that sponsor visa in those states. And if you don't know what the marathon is, you can check the playlist. When this live is finished, I will leave it in the description below. So if you're re-watching, you can always check the description to get the playlist from the marathon. I thought it was fitting, watching from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. Hey, Johnson, welcome. I thought it was fitting that about school districts in the state. You learn also about the states that are recommended to teach in the United States. So, without any further ado, we're going to give the others a few more minutes, and I'm going to give a few more minutes to put in the comment section where you're watching from. Also, go ahead and just like the video, and don't forget, if you've not subscribed to this channel as yet, go ahead and subscribe, turn the notification bells on, and don't forget to be on the lookout each and every night for the H-1B marathon. It's posted every night for the last 17 nights at 11:15 p.m. Hey, Shanarine from Reed from South Carolina. Thanks for joining. All right, so we are going to start. Once you join, you just let us know where you're watching from, guys. And if you've been watching the marathon, let us know in the comment section how much you're liking or not liking the marathon. Let us know specifically what is it that you are desirous of seeing on the platform. So without any further ado, we're going to first look at the top paying states according to USA Facts. According to USA Facts, the top paying states, they are paid the highest. And on their list, they have New York for number 1. Number 2, they have Massachusetts. Number 3, they have Connecticut. Number 4, they have California. And guys, if you want to put these in the comment section below, because we're going to be doing some comparing and comparison at the end, because we're looking at 2 different platforms and the top 10s for the 2 different. We're going to see if we find the same states on the 2 platforms, or what states were not in the 10 on these platforms. Okay, so we are looking at USA Facts. Number 1, I said New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and number 4 was California. Number 5, New York and Connecticut to the world. Number 5, they had Rhode Island. Number 6, they had Pennsylvania. Number 7, Washington, D.C. Number District of Columbia. Number 9, New Jersey. And number 10, Maryland. I don't know. You know, I should have said this some earlier. I should have told you guys to get your notebooks and your pencils so that, you know, you have this and you can look on it and we can have a healthy discussion when we start doing the compare and comparison. So that's it. I hope you got those. Those are, according to USA AFAX, the highest paying states in the United States. All right. Now, they are saying that the lowest paying states, and a lot of us going to be very surprised with their findings because I was surprised, but the lowest states, and you know it's 50 states, so I'm going to start with the one that they say is number 40, and then Maryland is Maryland is at number 10. Yes, Miss Grant Walker. Cost of living must be high in those states. Definitely. So I should have said earlier, these states that are being mentioned, we have to think about what the cost of living is. And we're going to get into that a few, minutes more down in the video. But let's have the lowest paying states. According to 40, they had Indiana. Rent is high in New York, yes. 41, they had Louisiana. 42, they had North Carolina. Somebody told me like 2 days ago that they heard that North Carolina and South Carolina are the two, or I'm not going to say two highest, are two good paying states, like they pay the highest. And I was like, North and South Carolina? Not true. Because I've taught in South Carolina for 6 years and no, they're not. Actually, North Carolina is 42 on the list according to USA AFAX, followed by Missouri at 43, then by South Carolina at 44, then Colorado at 45. Surprised with Colorado because knowing that Colorado is an expensive state. I worked in North Carolina and the pays. Yes! Yes, and I was saying the same thing. I was surprised at Colorado being at number 45. Like, Colorado is expensive. Well, maybe not every part of it, but overthinking in my head. 46 on that list was Arizona, followed by West Virginia, 47. And 48, they had South Dakota. I am shocked Virginia didn't make the top 10. No, they did not. No, they did not. They did not make the top highest or the lowest. So is that good or bad? I love this because I'm aspiring to join you guys, but I'm dealing with sponsors of specific states though. Good, Justin. All right, so we are on the 10 lowest according to USA AFAX. At 48, they had South Dakota, and 49, they have Mississippi, and 50, the lowest paying state according to USA FACTS. And I know a lot of you are not going to believe this. The lowest paying state, according to them, is the Sunshine State. Guys, do you know which state is the Sunshine State? Put in the comment section below if you know which state is the Sunshine State. I'm waiting for the answer in the comment section. Yes! Yes, Nordia. Florida, the Sunshine State is the lowest paying state on USA FACTS report. So now that you with them, you say they pay cheap, but I was a bit taken aback. But like, why everybody to go to Florida if you're not paying good then? So they were on the list for the low. You think it's Teresa is lies? Is it lies? If somebody is teaching in Florida, my cousin told me stay away from Florida. Wow. See, yes. And guess what? Even on the second report that I'm going to be sharing now, because remember we're looking at two different platforms, what they share so we can compare and contrast. And in the second one, this was from Data Pandas, they did highlight that Florida, for being a state that is so expensive, the pay is so low. And I was like, So this is in fact, not one platform is saying it, but two platforms is saying Florida pays awful. Well, I know a lot of Caribbean teachers, they aspire to teach in Florida because it's closer to their home, but they might want to think, of a second thought about, does it mean that the low pay there is little work done? Sorry, Justin, wherever you go as a teacher, you're gonna work your butts off. You're gonna work hard. Okay? So the pay might be low, but still need to work hard. I never want to live there at all. I don't know. A lot of Caribbean teachers want to live there. I heard about living there. I don't know. It's never dawned on me to live in Florida. I always wanted to live in New York, but then after living in South Carolina, I see the amount of space I have. You have your backyard, and stuff like that. I'm like, New York, maybe not. It's too crowded. But it's going to be dependent on where in New York. All right. So that's the top highest paying states according to USAA facts, and the lowest paying states according to USAA facts. We're going to go now to Data Pandas, their top highest paying states, and also their lowest paying states. Guys, if you're just joining, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need this information, and don't forget to subscribe if not subscribed as yet. What subjects are in demand for these states? What about Arkansas State? Was offered a job there, though I failed an interview. Funny enough, Arkansas is on Panda's list. So give me 1 second. We're getting there. Arkansas is on Data Panda's list. I don't remember that first question. That was before Justin. If you can put the question back, I'll see it. But according to Data Pandas, the highest paying states, and they gave average salaries. The highest paying state is New York City. I wonder if you're seeing anything to compare here when I say New York. New York City with an average salary, but late for class, but I'm here. Hey, Carol. New York City with an average salary of $92,202. Massachusetts at number 2 with an average salary of $88,000 and some change. I'm just gonna say change. California in 3rd place with an average salary of $87,000, and Washington, not Washington D.C., Washington, across that side over to where California is. They are 4th on the list with an average salary of $81,000. Most states have high demands for teachers of science, math, special education. Some may want teachers of English as a second language, but the top 3 I would say in most states are science, math, and special education. All right, so number 5 on this list is Connecticut with an average $81,000 as well, followed by New Jersey with an average salary of $79,000. Number 7 is Rhode Island with a $76,000 average salary. Maryland, I wonder if Northern White is here. Maryland is on the top 10, but now they're at number 8, no longer at 10, as we saw with USA Facts, followed by number 9, Alaska. So Maryland had a $75,000 average salary, and Alaska has a $73,000 average salary. And number 10 on their list is Pennsylvania. Now, what I took note of, and if you were listening, you would have seen that in both reports, USA Facts and Data Pandas, both of them will answer to my friend who wanted to know. Send your friend the link. Send your friend the link so your friend can join the live. Nothing is better than hearing firsthand for yourself, Justin. These are the base pays for first degree teachers. It's average. These are not base pays. These are average salary. So they're looking at base pay with the lowest and what's the average salary in these states. I heard Alaska is giving some nice Wow. So Alaska is on Data Panda's list at number 9. But let's look at the comparison before we go to the lowest. Here, the lowest. What I'm noticing with both USA Facts and Data Pandas, they both listed New York as the highest paying state, Massachusetts as the second highest paying state. So that tells me that this is kind of, if it's not 100% true, it is 90 something percent true that New York, Massachusetts are the highest paying states in the United States. USA Facts had third place to be Connecticut, but Data Pandas has California to be third. But California wasn't very far on USA Facts. They were at number 4. Okay. We also saw that shift with Rhode Island being 5th on USA Facts, but 7th on Data. New Jersey, no longer at 9th place, was now at 6th place in Data Pandas. Most of the states, these are the states that were on both reports. Both reports at New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, California, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Washington, New Jersey, and Maryland. So what we can see, those states from 2 different companies are top paying states. Yes, we still have to take into consideration the cost of living in these states. Okay. Now, the states that were different on these 2 highest paying lists, USA Facts had District of Columbia, which was on Data Panda's list, but they had a list Alaska that was not on USA Facts. Okay, so now let's look at the lowest paying states according to Data Panda. We're going to look to see if we have some of the same states on both reports. So lowest paying states according to Data Pandas, in the 40th position, ATP with a $47,000 average salary. Number 2 is South Dakota with a $49,000 average salary. West Virginia, $50,000 average salary. Again, Oregon State, that was at number 50, meaning the lowest state in the entire country for USA Facts, is now at number 4. Data Pandas, or Sunshine State, Florida. And then for number 5, they had Louisiana. Number 6, Missouri. Number 7, Arkansas. Justin, are you there? Arkansas is on the lowest paying state for Data Pandas. And then it is South Carolina. Number 9, Tennessee. And I stopped saying the average. Missouri, the average of 52,000. Louisiana, the average of 52 as well. Arkansas at I'm listening. Arkansas, the average of 52,000 as well. South Carolina, an average of 53 at number 8. The 9th lowest, the 49th lowest for Data Panda was Tennessee with an average of 53,000, and Montana, with an average salary of $53,000. So what we can see on both states when you're looking at lowest, these were the states that came on both reports: Louisiana, Missouri, South Carolina, West Virginia, South Dakota, Mississippi, and Florida. Okay, and we saw other states popped up that, like Arizona, they weren't on both. And North Carolina was on USA Facts as being the 42nd lowest paying. It was not on Data Pandas at all. Okay? Those are the highest paying and lowest paying states according to USA Facts and Data Pandas. And now we're going to look at top 20 states for teachers for 2025. So according to Teachers of Tomorrow, I don't know how many of you are aware of Teachers of Tomorrow. It's a company here in the United States for teachers, licensure and a lot more stuff. You can check them out for yourself. Teachers of Tomorrow. According to them, Teachers of Tomorrow, the top 20 states for teachers. Now, how did they come up with their top 20 states? You're going to find that we have some of the high paying states on this list and some of the low states on this list because they looked at salary, the demand, they looked at growth potential, pension and benefits, cost of living, and teacher resources and support. So yes, teachers want salary, but they want the resources and they want support. All right. They also mentioned, as I said earlier, that Florida, although they have some of the highest cost. For those of you who have family members in Florida, you may know that Florida is expensive compared to the cost of living in Florida is low. And though New York is first on the list for both, with average salary as data that says 92,000, compared to where you're going to be living in New York, that might not even be enough. You know what I mean? Because remember, these salaries not. I'm not even going to go there. They are for the entire year. That 92,000 is your annual salary. Okay? So as educators, we have to weigh these options. Look at, your cost of living, your expenses, things you like to do, and see what salary you're going to get and how this is going to help you, or is it going to make sense. So these are the top 20 states that teachers are recommending for teachers in the year 2025. Number one on the list. I wonder if somebody can put in the comment section what state they believe is number one on the top paying state. Let me see if we have teachers in the house. Go ahead and put in the comment section which state you think is the top state according to Teachers of Tomorrow that teachers should teach. All right, Keita, you say Massachusetts. Let me see. Somebody else. Chance New York. One more person. Which state you think Teachers of Tomorrow is saying the top state that is in the top 20 for teachers to teach? All right, on the list, the first state they have is New York, and you won a prize. The second state, yes, Keisha, I'm with you. The second state that they say is the top 20 states for teachers is Washington, D.C., followed by Virginia. So Virginia didn't make it to the highest paying state, but they made it to the top 20 states that teachers should teach in 2025. Followed by Utah, similar to Virginia, on the list. Number 5, they had Maryland. Number 6, Illinois. Number 7, Georgia. Georgia wasn't on the list either, but they're on the top 20 states that teachers should teach in for 2025. Florida is on the list, followed by Georgia in 8th place. Yes! Remember, they're not taking into consideration just salary when they say you're supposed to teach in these states. They're taking into consideration pension and benefits, teacher resources and support. So maybe the Floridians are really taking care of their teachers when providing them with opportunities for potential growth, because that was the next area. Okay? And followed by Florida, number 9 was California, because think about it. California was in the top 5 on both lists, but they are all the way to number 9 in the 20 states that you should teach in. And I know they're taking these things into consideration. Number 10, they have Indiana, followed by Connecticut. Number 12, New Jersey. Number 13, Mississippi, and Mississippi was on both lists for the lowest paying states. Number 15 is Massachusetts, and we know that's one of our top paying states. Number 15, Arizona. Number 16, Minnesota. Number 17, Pennsylvania. Number 8, North Dakota. Number 19, Oregon. That wasn't on any of the lists. Even North Dakota, I don't think we spoke earlier. And then for the last one, number 20, Delaware. The 20 states that teachers aspire to teach in for 2025, according to Teachers of Tomorrow. And they took into consideration the salary, the demand, growth for potential, whether you want to move up in assistant principal, whatever, pension and benefits, cost of living, teachers, and support. In case I land there, is there room for further studies and where? Because always we see holidays are short. Now, a lot of teachers who come to teach in the United States, they do study. So most teachers who come from their home country with a bachelor's degree, they do some online schooling to get a bachelor's degree. So you have to make time for your personal life if you want to enhance your educational credentials. All right. So if you've been watching the marathon so far, these top 20 states, I have looked at some of these states before. I did share New York, Georgia, Florida, California. Tonight, if you are going to be watching tonight's marathon, tonight is going to be on New Jersey. So that marathon out to see, some school districts in New Jersey. Pretty interesting with New Jersey. We did look at Arizona as well. So, as you all know, for the 50 days marathon, we will be covering all these states. And so you can always go back and forth looking at the top 20 states that's recommended by Teachers of Tomorrow, and look at the marathon school districts were being shared, those states, to put your applications in. So that's it, guys. How do you feel about the top paying states? Do you believe that these states in the top, or should I say the highest paying states, do you believe from what you're hearing that they should be there? And do you believe the ones who are in the lowest paying should be there? Or do you believe some of those highest paying states should be the lower? Like Florida shocked me. I don't know about anybody else, but shocked me. And Florida was on the lowest paying for both reports. Lowest paying, meaning Florida was at number 50 for USAA 50. All right, so what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts? Let's get your thoughts and then we can wrap up. But hopefully you got some information from this. If you aspire to teach, in the United States, whether in your home country or you're already here, planning to transition to a different teaching environment, you can have an idea of look and where not to look. I know money's not all, because sometimes you have to take into consideration what is good for you. What is a good fit for you? All right, so guys, we're coming to the end. I don't see anything in the comment section, so I guess we're all okay. If you did not like this video as yet, go ahead and like. And remember, I say, it doesn't cost to like the video. Also, if you have not subscribed as yet, go ahead and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. By Teresa, it's free to subscribe. You don't need to pay to subscribe. Turn your notification bells on so that every time a video is uploaded, you are notified. And remember, to next marathon, we're going to be looking at New Jersey. The marathons are posted nightly at 11:15, or should I say between 11:15 and 11:30 p.m. I've been doing a good job so far by posting it nightly at 11:15 p.m. sharp. You are welcome, Justin. All right. So guys, if you have no more questions, that's it. I want to all an awesome weekend. I'm going to go take my beauty rest and enjoy the weekend myself. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.